Hey, welcome to another one of my GameMaker diary videos where I show progress on my game. Just to recap, my game is about being a little beast that flies around gathering gold to bring back to its egg for nourishment. If the egg's nourishment level gets to a certain point, then you move on to the next level. But it's also always consuming gold, and so if the level of nourishment reaches 0, then the game ends, which is at this point just says game over, but nothing actually really happens. What I did a lot this week is work on the enemies in the game. So let me start it up and show you what I mean. Another qualifier, of course, is all the art and sounds and everything are placeholder. So one of the big changes is the enemies now stroll around. Like you see the blue and red guy up there, they're kind of patrolling an area, walking around, and I made it so that they don't fall off the edge. So before they all just stood still, so that's a new thing. I'm just going to restart to get rid of the game over. I also made a few new enemies in the game. The most noticeable one immediately is an eagle that flies after you, chases you. Here it comes. And once it hits you, it goes to the egg and attaches to the egg, as you can see here. And when it attaches to the egg, you'll notice the score turned red, and that actually decreases the score faster when the eagle is attached there. So the rate of decrease for your score is higher. You can stop the eagle from doing that by breathing fire on it, which makes it fall off. But yeah, so it kind of flies to the egg and starts leeching directly from the egg. So that's one of the new enemies I made. And the other new enemy I made are, let me find one of those guys. These sort of cream-colored guys with the big pink eye. When you fly over them, they call a boulder that falls down and destroys everything in its path. So I haven't added a lot of gameplay to that yet. If the boulder hits you, it does affect you and it knocks gold out of you. But other than that, it just destroys terrain until the boulder actually falls apart. So two new enemies, the eagle and the boulder dropper. I know everything's looking really chaotic at this point with all these enemies and different colors and everything, but I'm still just experimenting here. I'm trying to figure out what's the most fun, and I don't really want to limit my scope a lot at this point because I'm just playing around. I've had a lot of ideas about ways to limit it, about ways to narrow down what this game is and how it works, but I feel like I don't want to go down one of those paths too soon before I put in a good amount of exploration time. So anyway, that's where I am right now. More different enemies, more dynamic enemies. Yep. So thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you again next week.